guys, you're watching Rivals FM, and this is a Doncaster Rovers playthrough of the Rise to Glory, episode 83 today. And today we've got the Champions League action, so it's the first leg of the last 16, the first knockout round of the Champions League. We're playing AC Milan away from home, so, the San Siro. We really want a good performance here, don't we? You know, I mean, I think if you look at our form, we'll be playing really well. We're definitely scoring goals. Unfortunately, Force is ineligible to play in this one because he is obviously cup tied. I think from Celtic, so must have played for Celtic in the group stages, I imagine, or in the knockout stages. I'm not really sure, but anyway, yeah. So we need a good performance here. I think maybe like a draw. A draw's not the worst case scenario. It sets us up for a return leg. I mean, it's definitely good going home. Second leg, return leg at home because we know what we need, and if we know what we need, we know what we're aiming for. So. We know if it's out of reach, not more than anything, or if it's going to take one hell of a performance to get back. So I think before we get into that, though, let's have a quick look and see what's actually gone off then. So we had the 2-1 victory over West Ham, and we are sort of, our front line is sort of adjusting into it. It's learning, it's developing, they're trying to get in that familiarity, and we have been going with Forsey, Keane and Marquez. They've been playing quite well, to be honest. Our pitch seems to be a little bit different than usual, but I'm quite liking the checker design to it. Forsey seems to be playing well. I mean, he's linking up well with Keane. I mean, once that familiarity kicks in, they're going to be bloody lethal, I think, to be honest. Brigantia, a little bit fortunate. It comes off the post and looks like it ricochets off the goalkeeper, doesn't it? And then Illy rounds off the 3-0 victory there. We have a few little injuries. I think, maybe just one, actually, I think it is. Is it two? I think there's two, actually, yeah. Illy were injured for a day, but should be back now, I think. And then Turanega, I think, is injured for a few days. He's probably not going to make today. So it looks like Mancini's going to take his place. Mancini asked him to me, he says he's not happy. He wants first-team football. I said, look, you're not going to get here, so I'm probably best selling you. And he agreed to. It looks like he's probably going to be leaving at some point. I've offered him out for £60 million. He's valued at 40-something. I want money for him, because he's pivotal to our plans. Even though I say it's like rotation, it's still pivotal, like I said. And we'll find it hard to replace... Mancini with someone sort of like relevant and experienced and good that's actually of that sort of level he is. So yeah, I want some money for him. I mean, the thing is, if I go and offer him, I'm probably going to get like £12 million offers, which is just rubbish, isn't it, in fairness. So I've told him to go and have a word with some clubs. Not had anything back yet, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Transfer window has closed though, so it's not like there's going to be clubs out there that are just going to, all of a sudden like 4 or 5, 6 different teams interested. Most teams have probably completed the business, aren't they? The transfer business at this stage. So it's probably here till summer, which I don't mind. Well, he is going to be here till summer, even if he goes now into because transfer window's closed. But yeah, I'm quite happy to have him because he's definitely good. Baker seems to be... He's dropping. Baker, his stats are definitely dropping. It's probably something to do with the fact that he's just not playing. That's Turanega. As you can see, just dropping off now. He's 31 years old. He's not playing. So that's probably the reason why. And so at this stage, I tend to prefer to go with... our under-23 player, where is he? Lee James. He's 17 now, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't look that much different, to be honest, to Barker, so I'm quite happy to go with him as sort of like the backup to Mancini, Illy and Turanega. Today, though, I think it's Champions League. I don't want to put that pressure on him. I think I'm going to go... What we're doing is we've got Coyle on bench, because he can play centre-back if it needs big. Not overly brilliant, but his stats-wise, he's definitely a good player. He's 23 years old as well. So he's a youngster and he will develop. Turanega, as I said, is injured. Forsey is ineligible to play. So today's team that we're going with then, let's have a quick look at the tactic. Nothing in terms of tactic-wise itself, nothing's changed. We've still got Roberto in there. Salvinio and Carno as our full-backs, wing-backs, full-backs either way. Mancini, Illy in the centre-back partnership. I need to change him to a central defender. There's no familiarity there between them two, though, so that's a bit of a concern. We've got Carlos Eduardo Matana and Brigantia centre of the park. Up top, we've got Keane, Bonfrisco and Marquez. So Bonfrisco steps in for Forsey, and Adam steps... Oh, no, he doesn't step onto the bench. What's going on here? Oh. I don't know why it does that. It doesn't register him as the number 1, it puts him at number 8. Yeah. Adam steps in Bonfrisco's replacement on the bench. So we should have a quick look and see what AC Milan's team is like. So... Well, they don't have a captain, apparently. Micasio, he's knocking on a 32-year-old. He's been there for a while, to be honest, so that's not really a bit of a surprise. I don't think he's particularly brilliant. His key player, Gianluca Donnarumma, his contract ends at the end of the season, which I'd love to sign. Oh, he's interesting. I can't offer him that. Bloody hell. I'm not even going to offer him that. That's ridiculous. So Yeah, he's pretty good, isn't he? Pretty good. He's 23 years old as well, so he's quite young. He's going to be a phenomenal player, in fairness. Might see what happens at the end of the season if we can sign him. I don't think we will, though. It's a lot for us to spend, isn't it, that sort of money on a player, on the wages. So I know you can sort of even out a little bit, overlook it a little bit, maybe because you're not, purchasing him, are you? Not spending any money on the purchase of him himself. So we currently know hot prospects as well. Let's see who they got in the team that we know. Lemos, is he? Yeah, Uruguayan, yeah. This is the guy. Well, this is one of them that I wanted, but they want £60 million for him. And I thought it was too much, to be honest. Arthur is someone we wanted when we got into Premier League, and he went to them instead. Honestly, I could go back and forth for him, but he just wouldn't. It wouldn't entertain me, or he wouldn't even discuss contract details. We've got the last laugh now, I imagine. Koulibaly, yeah, we know he's a decent player. Not bad. Poso? Oh, they got Pisco. That's where he went. He's on loan, so Garbe. Be interested to see how Pisco does against us, isn't it? So we'll crack on with it now then. My concern here is Mancini, to be honest. I feel like he's just not as competent as Illy. I think Illy definitely hands us something. Well done, assistant manager. Again, not really earned your money there. Yeah, I think Illy just adds a little bit extra security to our defence. It just seems more reliable. When you bring Mancini on for him. Oh, we've got Illy. Turunega, sorry. Illy and Turunega, suppose. When they play together, it just feels like they perform a lot better together. Mancini, I think when he plays with either of them two, I think we tend to struggle a little bit more. Lenglet? I don't know how you pronounce his name, but he's at Barcelona now, I believe, isn't he? He's fairly youngster, isn't he? Oh, he's crossed that across. I thought it was a shot at first, but obviously not. Kanu heads it away. They're playing it through to the centre. There's man a little bit of space. Nice. Oh, that was cheeky, wasn't it, by Pisco? Didn't do that for us, did he? Cheeky little side heel from Pisco. Sets with Koulibaly. And it cannons off the crossbar, to be honest. So I'll get that little side heel again. There you go. So 1-0 then. It's not the league that we're expecting. Although I did say, I think a draw would suffice. I think it'd be okay for us. I think that's something to definitely sort of work upon, to be honest, yeah. At the press, even if it's 1-0, I definitely think we can overturn this at home, without a doubt. At the minute, we're going into half an hour then, so not really putting us to the sword, are they? So that's a little bit more promising. Keane's on ball here. He's probably going to go it alone. No, France Bonfrisco! Ooh, Donnarumma. See, Donnarumma should be hard to beat as well, shouldn't he? He's probably the best keeper on the game right now. He's headed away though. Marquez with a poor cross there. I'd have thought probably Brigantia would have been the man taking the corners. He's looking furious though, apparently, Brigantia, so he's probably going to get carded at some point. And Salvino's been butched. Not quite surprising. He tends to be the one that dusts in our team, doesn't he? Cano's got a 6.8. No one's particularly playing well in them wing-back positions, are they, just yet? Mancini plays it out to Cano. It's a bit of space. He's playing it back into the centre to Carlos Eduardo, and he's playing it around with Brigantia. They're being patient right now. They're looking for the movement from the players. Van Fisco, good place, and that's it, Keane! Keane scores. He slots it into the corner, and he beats Donnarumma. It's 1-1, and this is the sort of performance that we're after. This could be, to be honest, 1-1, I'd quite happily take it right now. Although I feel like we probably are a little bit more competent than them. I've not seen the stats. 7 shots to 6, 8 shots to 6. We're away from home, so I mean, it's arguable that we are definitely a bit more competent. So yeah, as the commentary just said, we can't be too disappointed. I'm not. I think we've got to be careful here, though, aren't we? I think we'll say that. I mean, well, no one cares. Oh, Mark, how is he injured? How has he done that? How has he literally stepped onto the field? It's not even kicked off and he's got himself injured. I have no idea. It's down. It's looking like it's going to be a big injury. AC Milan don't give a shit, though. They're just literally just playing on. Great sportsmanship by him there, isn't it? I mean, what's he done? Is he going to say? Knee injury. I don't know. It might be out for 4 to 6 weeks here at this rate. Oh, just put it wide, though. It's going to be interesting. I'm a little bit apprehensive about what that's going to turn out to be. I don't think that's going to be good news. Particularly how he's sat down on the floor as well. Oh, pass it around it. Oh, Christopher just puts it aside, though, doesn't it? It goes astray. Might be worth me putting Christopher through the centre and Keane out on the wing. I think he's got a bit more pace to do that. Oh, God, they've just torn us apart. We're very lucky there, aren't we? You know what? I think we're going to do that. Keane and Christopher are going to switch. Oh, I'm saying that Keane is left-footed, isn't he? No, he's right-footed. Oh, he must turn in then. That's fine. Fair enough. Garbe's taking the corner. Finds Pisco on the edge. He's been He's definitely had his laugh against us today, though, hasn't he? Pisco goes for header. He's headed away, though. It's collected by Roberto. Safe hands. He's taking his time. He's got a man out right if he finds him. He plays it to Illy. That could have been a dangerous ball, though, because he had man straight on him there. Brigantia now back to taking the corners. He's headed away, though, so he probably didn't look any better at all. Keane plays back to the centre. Ignored Brigantia, who were out there by himself. It looked like a legitimate tackle there. It seemed a bit like it gone through back of him a little bit, but his referee must have disagreed. Oh, Pisco's done the defender there. Now we've got plenty of players back there. We shouldn't be out of position really. But Cano's just completely chased the ball, hasn't he? Back post, and there you go. It's 2-1 then. So at least we've got the away goals. I mean, that's the only sort of thing I can add to here. I mean, it might be worth making a few little changes so we can really change. I mean, none of them are particularly playing well. I might put Lemaire on. Excuse me. Put Lemaire on. He's a bit more experienced into his suppose in European football, I imagine. 2-1 there again. I'm not overly disappointed. HS 11, so they've definitely come back, haven't they? Oh, God, another injury. Come on. Who am I supposed to play? I can't send out Coyle. It's going to have to be Coyle. And it's another injury for Illy. What is going on? What's happening here, guys? And he's come straight off Annie, so it's going to be a big injury, I think. This is where it just falls apart with our defence. Keane's there. Donnarumma punches it away. Lemaire. Carlos Eduardo, that's Etelvino. He's on a yellow card. This is probably where he's going to get sent off at some point. Brigantia's taking his time. Thought it may give it away there. Cano's in space. Whips it in. Back post. No one there. No one can header it though. No challenge whatsoever for the ball. Now their players, they're dropping deep to collect the ball and it's opening up space behind them and put them in a good position there and it's a good save by Roberto. So they've got a corner here then. We've got 20 minutes left to try and get something back. Oh God, what's Roberto done? Completely overshot it. We don't want to concede a third though. I think that'll definitely put us up against it. Man's overlapping there. Oh, it's a good tackle by Eduardo. Bonfrisco's chasing it down. It's a foul. He's got to be off. It's already on a yellow card. It looks like the second one's coming out. So they're going to be down to 10 men. So let's hope this will open up a little bit of space for us really. Maybe we should attack down the wings now, I'm thinking. Oh, I think we exploit the left, I think, because maybe we don't have one there. Or maybe they probably have sort of covered that spot right now, actually, yeah. You know, we'll just keep doing what we're doing, to be honest. I mean, it's arguable that, our better players are in centre of pitch. Oh, what are you doing? I thought Coyle was just drifting away then. I thought he was running through mud at one point. Etelvino hoofs it up to Keane. We're in a good position. It's saved. Back post. Oh, jeez. Bonfrisco didn't like you were watching that one, though, did it? We need defence to header it back with a strict hard guard. Over top. Pisco's beat on the header, though. I don't want him laughing at us. I mean, we said it's not required. It looks like he may be scoring against us, though. Etelvino with the dodgy tackle, just plays straight to him. You can't do much about that. It's a fantastic strike, in fairness, isn't it? Absolute fantastic strike. Oh, I mean, I feel like we're a foul. I mean, if you called the foul, it'd been off. What would have been worse, Etelvino missing or a third goal? Oh, come on, get a second one. Let's get the second goal. It puts us in a lot better position. I mean, right now we only need to win 2-0 in the second leg. I think that's definitely doable, without doubt. It looks like it's probably going to pace out at this sort of score, doesn't it? I can't see much else happening. That's it. Yeah, there you go. 3-1. Interesting. Let's go see what's happened with the injuries. It should tell us straight away, to be honest. Hopefully nothing too serious, right? So it could be worse. 1 to 2 days. It's not that bad. So 12 days to 3 weeks. Looks like Torrenega and Mancini are going to be back to playing together again, aren't they? 21-year-old Illy. Concussion. That's a bit unusual, isn't it? It came straight off. I mean, concussion, you expect, probably a few weeks. It shouldn't be too bad. There shouldn't be any big issues in terms of reoccurring injuries, really, should there? So it's just we need to get Torrenega back. That's the big issue, isn't it, right now? So let's have a look, see the Champions League then. So what actually happened? So Manchester United won 3-0. Let's have a look at fixtures. Anyone else played? No, that's it, isn't it? So that's the first 2 games. Man United won 3-0, so it looks like they're through. Pogba sent off. And we lost 3-1 to Milan, so I still think we're in a good position. I think game coming back to us, Huddersfield, yeah. So I'll play through Brentford, and then we'll play through them, so we're going to completely get by them. We don't know. probably a second string team, particularly how close it is to today's fixture. The Arsenal game's going to be important, isn't it? Because 4 days later we're playing AC Milan. So yeah, we've got Huddersfield then at next game. So we're going to leave it there then today, guys. So if you enjoyed today's episode, smash that like button, show us some support. You know the usual place. Down there for comments and questions. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. If you use your channel, subscribe. There's regular content coming out, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.